Obviously a tough game for our team. Very difficult this week in practice. We didn't have a very good week of practice, probably the worst week we've had since in the last few years because of our injuries. And Isaiah Collier only practiced basically half of practice yesterday and was out for 3 days with his injury. He was able to play tonight, but Kobe and Boogie. And so this week of practice leading up to the game was not good, and then we didn't play any better today. We deserved to lose this game by the way we played. Offensively especially, you can't shoot 28%, have 7 assists and 16 turnovers. And it's frustrating. I know our players are very upset. But it's on me. I got to figure out how, even though we're shorthanded, figure out how to have better practices and then obviously have to execute better offensively during the game.
Andy, with all the new players on your team this year, does the chemistry seem like it's taking a little bit longer to develop? Even though you guys won 2 games, but it seems like you have a little more time getting the chemistry going.
No, we have good chemistry. This is Vince's first game back in many months. He didn't play in our first couple games, so he's basically a new player now because he's been out for so long. And then we have 4 freshmen. Bronny's been out, and then when you take Boogie Ellis and Kobe Johnson out, now we have the only guards on our. We had Harrison Hornery playing guard tonight the whole game, most of the game, and everybody's playing down 1 or 2 positions. Meaning instead of a 4, they're playing a 3. Harry's playing the 1, 2, and 3 for us tonight. He's really a combo forward, and DJ is a combo forward playing the shooting guard, and Isaiah Sellers is playing a point guard. Everybody had to play down a few positions, and so it was a little difficult because some of our offensive actions. Isaiah Collier was really if you look at our playmakers, our 3 of our best playmakers were not in the game, meaning Kobe, Boogie Ellis, and Bronny. And so that was a little hard as far as our playbook goes because we just didn't have the playmaking that we normally have. But that's still no excuse for missing open shots and not finishing around the basket. Like our guards missed open threes, they missed open shots in the lane, and our bigs didn't finish around the rim either. So no excuses. We got to play better. You can't go. You can't shoot the way we did and expect to beat a good team.
Coach, when it comes to Isaiah, he had 7 of his 16 turnovers. Do you think it's kind of him playing a little bit too fast with the guys being out, trying to make more plays than usual?
Well, yeah, he only practiced half a day yesterday. He's been hurt the whole week. He hurt himself. He banged knees in our last game. I thought he gave a good effort. He got tired. He started cramping up. So it's hard for us because we were trying to get him breaks, but at the same time, he's the only guard we had in there that is a playmaker because the other 3 were hurt. So it was challenging with Isaiah's game tonight because I think he wore down. He had a tough turnover late. I probably should have called timeout. I give him a lot of freedom because he's such a dynamic playmaker. We had 2 guys open, and I should have just stopped it there, but I didn't. I let him play through, and I think we turned it over again. So that's on me. I just it was frustrating because when we did execute, we would miss a wide open shot, and that became very, very frustrating for our players. And I think some of their confidence went a little bit as the game wore on.
Coach, how do you get Isaiah going? It seemed like you needed him tonight.
Well, Isaiah's a very good basketball player. You went 1 for 11, 0 for 6 from the 3, and he has to go out and make shots, and they're wide open looks. Probably out of the 6 threes he took, I'd say at least 5 were wide open. And so he had a great game last game, had 16 points, shot the ball well, and tonight he just didn't have it.
With Isaiah, for you as a coach, what's it like to kind of go through the process of him being a freshman, but also having such a big role in the team, teaching him and kind of learning as you go on the fly? What's the challenge?
Well, the nice thing about Isaiah, he has 2 experienced guards with him, Boogie Ellis and Kobe Johnson, so he doesn't have to we can't rely on him to have that much responsibility for playmaking like he did tonight. Boogie's an all-conference player, and Kobe was preseason as well, and those guys, they had our first game against Kansas State, Boogie had 24. 8 rebounds. Kobe Johnson had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals, and so we have to do a better job of probably getting the ball inside. But once again, our big guys weren't finishing tonight either. So tonight was a game hopefully we'll learn from. But Isaiah is we can't we have other good players in this team, and tonight, unfortunately, some of our guys just didn't shoot the ball the way they're capable.
Is there any sense of when Kobe and Boogie?
We hope soon. We hope soon. We're dealing with these injuries. We don't like to play guys that unless they feel great, and it's not worth it. But we've had some unfortunate injuries. Even Isaiah Collier was hurt, so we weren't sure he was going to play until late yesterday. We thought we'd be out with all three of them, and so it's been frustrating.
Coach, turnovers have been a problem for the offense so far through the first 3 games. How do you fix that going forward, especially entering Pac-12 play next month?
Well, when players get sped up, that's usually when bad things happen. They take tough shots. They make bad decisions with their passing, and so there has to be a skill set where they can get to where they want to go in the court, but then be able to slow down mentally and make the right play. And sometimes freshmen have a tough time doing that early in their career, but that's a growing process, and we expect them to get better at it.
Coach, Harrison knocked down a huge 4-point play, down 8 with a little over 5 minutes to go. What did you see out of Harrison now?
He's improved every year. He's a junior. He's a very, very skilled player, and his defense has improved dramatically since last year in his first year. And I thought he played a really tough game tonight. He made shots. He was tough. He boxed out. He blocked. I think he blocked 3 shots. So he's a guy that can play. You can put him in different positions. As I said, he played the 1, 2, and 3, and 4 tonight. He played 4 positions for us because we were so short-handed. So to have a guy like that to come off your bench, and he started last game, but he was going to start tonight. But then Boogie couldn't play, and so we tried to start. He was the only guard we had. He was really a forward, had to play guard tonight for most of the game. So we brought him off the bench, and then he had a great effort on his part. Really proud of him.
What do you need to see from Arrington Page? I don't think he played in the second half.
He just needs to keep learning. He's very talented, very, very talented. So he has to keep learning, and we hope he's going to be a great player.
What are some of the improvements you've seen from Josh Morgan from last year to this year?
Well, Josh his rebounding is getting better. He had 10 rebounds tonight, 9 defensive, and he's always been a very good shot blocker. He understands ball screen coverage. He's very good in position. And his offensive game's expanding. He's averaging about 10 points a game for us. I think he had double figures first 2 tonight. He had 8. So he's shooting, I think he's now 14 for 17 from the field. That's pretty efficient.
Last question.
Irvine's it's very team. They played together a lot in last year. How did you see kind of their experience and their cohesion show up tonight?
They played a very good game. They made some tough shots. Hahn got hot. He 25 points, made some tough shots. Give him credit. And then their big guy was able to finish around the rim. They only had 2 guys in double figures, but this is more about us. You can't shoot 28% from the field and expect to beat a good team like this.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We have athletes, Collier and Harrison Hornery.
What's the most frustrating part about a game like tonight and how it goes?
I would definitely say. I feel like. We just went on. I definitely say the team just wasn't. We wasn't locked in. I think that was the players' fault on our end. I think we didn't start off the game with energy. So we'll take the blame.
How tough is it when you're missing both Boogie and Cody out there?
It's next man up. But we just wasn't our best tonight. So we just got to be better as a team.
Coach mentioned how you banged knees last game. How much did that affect you?
I just started practicing yesterday, so I sat out 2 days, but it's no excuse. We lost the game by 10, so yeah.
Harrison, you knocked down a huge 3, a little over 5 minutes to go. What type of spark did that provide to the team?
It was that 4-point play obviously hyped everyone up and hyped us up a lot, and we huddled and
just said to ourselves, we have to get this win, buckle down defense, but we couldn't get stops on the other end. So if we're scoring like we did, it doesn't really matter if we can't get stops on the other end.
Harrison, of course, it's a frustrating game, but career night for you. Can you take a positive out of this that maybe you'll carve out a role down the line based on how you did tonight?
I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help this team win. I mean, Coach called me earlier today and said, Boogie's probably out, so if you can come off the bench, I said, whatever you need me to do, I can be a utility role for this team. But I've had performances like this. I remember last year against UCLA there, we lost and I played well, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating the hell out of me, so.
We've seen a lot of drop back from the big man, like when you got the lane trying to create. Can we talk about the chemistry with the bigs and things like that?
I mean, it's great. But he's shot past tonight. We're going to work on it and we're going to get better from it.
And so Irvine is a team that's kind of been playing with each other, and you guys are a younger bunch together. What are the biggest things you think you guys can learn from this game and take away going forward?
I think the biggest thing we can take away is preparation. It's Division I basketball at the end of the day. Obviously, at UCI, we have a lot of respect for them. I've known them playing in Orange County for the high school I was in, so they're always a well-organized team, well-coached, and they're always top 2 in their league. So we need to prep better and take no one lightly.
Say, how do you grow from 7 turnover performance?
Film. It's got to be better. So, self-explanatory film.
How do you, just personally, in general, how do you balance kind of the speed that you clearly have when you're kind of going downhill versus trying to manage the team and also just manage the turnovers?
I feel like it's freshmen making freshman mistakes. Knowing when to make the right plays. So, I take that blame for that. I'm going to watch film and be better.
Harrison, you mentioned prep. I think Andy just said it was a really hard week of practice. What did you see in terms of the preparation for this weekend to be there? Besides, hopefully getting guys back.
Well, yeah, obviously having guys out hurts our preparation. But like Isaiah said, it's next man up, and you just have to be ready and have to be completely focused for the whole 2 hours of practicing of whatever it is. So we have a mix of veterans and young guys, so that's no excuse. Guys like myself have to help lead this team and get us organized.
Harrison, who holds this team accountable as one of the leaders?
Well, obviously Boogie and Kobe are our captains. Obviously they have a huge role, but people like me, Josh, Kajani's been here, Isaiah's been here, so it's on us. It's not on them. Not on the coaches, so we'll take the blame for that.
Isaiah, what was it like going against a couple more experienced guards on the other end of the court tonight?
It was a really good coach team. I feel like they was just a better team tonight. I feel like we beat ourselves on a lot of mistakes. But we're gonna build and grow from it.
I know part of it is circumstances and guys being out, but you kind of expect coming into USC to have games like this where you would be kind of carrying, a big part of the load and the need for the team to win.
Injuries happen. We never know when it's gonna happen. But next man up, we just gotta be better.
Isaiah, you mentioned you missed a couple of impacts coming into the game, and also during the game there were a couple plays where you came off limping. Were there any discussions of maybe not finishing the game or protecting yourself? Because it seemed like you were pretty hurt at one point.
Nah, I'm always finish the game. As long as my team need me. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the game always.
Harrison, there was that play at the end of the game where the ball kind of found you. I think it was when you guys were down by 6 points. Can you just take me through that last play where you missed that three-point shot and just kind of confusion with you and DJ?
Yeah, DJ had that corner 3. He passed it up. I thought he was going to shoot it and then hit Josh. So I was screaming off that pitch action to try and get it, but DJ ended up running in front of me. So it's just a breakdown. It happens.
That's fine.
All right, that's good. Thank you.
Thank you.